Similar to Invis Woman, a good Luna ult is scary because she will save it for when she absolutely needs it, and then she will proceed to save a game and cause your team to lose due to her good ult management. Also, this is like the longest support ultimate in the game at 12 seconds. Make it make sense. Hela's ultimate is scary because she can effectively both start and end a team fight if she uses her ultimate at the perfect time. You can try and run away from her, but you can't stand there and just tank her blasts. Hela is going to get you if you aren't protected, and this ultimate raises her KD stats because of how many free kills she can get. I like to call this ultimate the win a team fight for free card because that's essentially what it is. This ultimate, being the Zarya ultimate of Marvel Rivals, makes it scary because a Groot who's standing on business can easily chuck this thing at a wall or a ceiling and catch enemies so off guard that they can't block it. And now your whole team is just stuck suspended in the air for 3 seconds while taking damage. Torch's ultimate is quite scary because he can spam it very quickly. This makes it hard for you to escape it and run away from his damage, and he can chuck this thing pretty far, so it's hard for you to completely run out of its range to safety. Similar to Magneto, Iron Man's ultimate is scarily powerful. But if you're a support player that's about to use your ultimate, this thing is devastating because he can shoot this fast-moving nuke at the ground that you can barely dodge and kill you inside of your ultimate before you even have a chance to react. Phoenix's ultimate might be the most devastating in the game if you aren't full health. This thing's range feels global, so it's hard to get out of its radius, and she moves so fast that it's hard to shoot her out of it. And on top of all of that, this thing clears all summons and disrupts most ultimates. Phoenix's ult is devastatingly scary because of how much damage she can wreak on your team's health bars and defenses. This ultimate is S tier levels of scary if you're a support player who's currently popping their ultimate, because there's a 99% chance you're not going to live to see the end of your ultimate. But if you aren't a support player, Magneto's ultimate is powerful but not scary enough to be a run for your life type of situation for you. Most people would try to argue that Wolverine's ultimate should be an S tier as it's scary in its own right, when you're caught inside of it, that is. However, most Wolverines don't have the finesse or execution to consistently get multiple people caught in his ultimate, and they lack the mechanical skill to actually finish off all of the targets they've acquired in the first place. So while this ult is scary in its own right, most Wolverines are not good enough to make this ultimate devastatingly scary in practice. Scarlet Witch ultimate is scary because if she times and positions it right, she can hexa-kill and wipe an entire team instantly in explosive fashion. Yeah, I understand sometimes the ultimate is inconsistent because she will die during it, or there might be a shield up to protect the enemy team, but on its own, no other ult can insta-kill an entire team in the blink of an eye.